Hello. I'm just sitting out in the backyard, uh, relaxing after a long day of doctor's appointments and physical therapy. And I was just doing some thinking and thinking about all my friends that I know and all the people that I know that are dealing with issues, whether it be financial issues, physical issues, doesn't matter. Issues are issues. And I know there's a lot of people out there dealing with a lot of different things. Uh, None of them easy because when you're in the middle of it, it's not easy. But I also was brought back to the thought and the realization that I've heard over and over again during my lifetime, which is the majority of people in the world are 2 to 3 paychecks from being on the street. So I'm going to make this real short, real quick. I'm going to give you 3 things to think about. Think about if you miss one paycheck. See, it doesn't matter whether it's a $200 paycheck, a $100 paycheck, or a $5,000 paycheck. Unfortunately, in society, we build our life around our paycheck instead of our paycheck around our life. So what if you miss 2 paychecks? Does that mean your family doesn't eat? Does that mean your rent doesn't get paid? Does that mean that the car that you're driving that you think you own but you don't because you are still making payments on it, does that mean that you miss your car payment? And wow, if you miss 3 paychecks, how is your life going to change then? Have you even thought about that? Because if you have 2 or 3 jobs, you have 2 or 3 jobs because the one job or the 2 jobs was not equaling enough to pay the bills. So if you lose one of those 2 or 3 jobs, now you definitely don't have enough to pay the bills. So I'm not suggesting, I'm not asking you to, I'm just saying you might want to take a look at another form of income. One that you can work on your own time. 10 to 12 hours a day to start, or 10 to 12 hours a week to start. That's less than 2 hours a day. And when that income reaches what one of your jobs is paying you, then you can quit that job. Does that make more sense, or are you happy with 2 or 3 jobs? Because those 2 or 3 jobs mean more time away from your family, more time away from what you really want to be doing, And just think about that. What's going to happen if you miss 1, 2, or 3 paychecks? Then think about, well, what is it going to hurt to look at an opportunity for 15 minutes that could change the whole outlook of everything? Now, I'm not saying it has to be mine. It can be anyone's. I'm just saying, look at another way of making money. Because your paycheck, with the way the economy is going today, with the way companies are closing down, companies are getting rid of people. Let me simplify that for you. It doesn't matter what your position is in your company. If your position becomes a liability instead of a debit to the company, guess who no longer works there? They don't necessarily have to give you an explanation, but just think about that. Not saying you have to work full time, you don't. But if you're working 3 jobs, what kind of freedom do you have to do what you want to do? Whether it's, spending an hour laying by the pool, or, just laying around doing whatever you want to do. Just a thought. I gotta go back in the house now. Anyways, talk to you guys later. Bye!